people will get aggressive.
Bugatti cannot block
Number
traffic.
3, don't walk in the bicycle lanes. In Germany, there are a lot of different bicycle lanes in and out of the city.
Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to watch 16 things not to do in Germany. So we have seen why you should never leave Germany, and Germany is the best place of them all. But there are 16 things that you should not do in Germany. And I think so, as a person from India, we need to know, because the difference between us and Germany might be very, very big because of being a developing country and a developed country. So let's see what is there in this video. So let's watch the video.
What's up, everybody? We are Diana and Phil. Diana is from the United States and I am from Germany. And in this video, we're going over 16 things that you should not do in Germany.
Alright, so some of these things are a little more serious and some of them are going to be pretty funny, so let's just get right into it.
Alright, number 1. You should never recycle, wrong, or throw away your Pfand.
Pfand?
So Germany is a pretty green country and people tend to take their recycling pretty serious. So if you're here, you should not just throw everything in one bucket, but separate it between plastic, metal, paper, rest, and all that good stuff. I don't even know how many there are.
So Pfand is a deposit where you pay a little extra on bottles or cans, and you'll usually return them at a little machine in the supermarkets where you get a voucher and your money back for doing a good thing. So never throw away your bottles. Pfand.
Number 2, you should never drive on the left or the middle lane of the autobahn.
Yes.
There's actually a law in place that requires you to drive on the right
because
lane
that was very
on
fast.
the autobahn at all times, unless you're overtaking somebody. So if you're not planning to go super fast and overtake a lot of people, you're required to drive on the right lane. So don't drive in the middle or the left lane slowly and block traffic, because people will get aggressive.
Bugatti cannot block
Number
traffic.
3, don't walk in the bicycle lanes. In Germany, there are a lot of different bicycle lanes in and out of the city, and especially in student towns, there'll be a lot of bikers. So don't walk in them. Walk in the pedestrian zones or a sidewalk. That's what they're for.
Number 4, do not address strangers using their first name.
What?
It is kind of funny, but in Germany, for the word you, if you address somebody, we have 2 versions. There is du and there is sie. And sie is a polite version. It also implies that sie, you're on a last name basis. So that is the polite version to use. And if you meet somebody for the first time, or especially an elder person, you use the polite form. You do not use their first name. You are on a last name basis and use the sie instead of the du. And if you get to know a person very well and you're on a friend basis, on a first name basis, then it's fine to use the first name and the du. Du Diana.
Du Diana. Number
This is very strange because in India this is not the case. You say by the name and that is very polite. Like
but we have that thing that the way they said that do thou. I don't know how to pronounce, but we have that tum and aap. Tum means if someone is like of same age or kind of friend, or someone is older than us, then we pronounce as aap. So that means like elder person.
but also when we call each other, it is like if your name Muskan, so I call you Muskan
only.
So in what they say is like I would call you Lohana or I would call you Miss Lohana.
Miss Lohana, yeah.
So that is very strange. I think that always you call or teachers like Mrs. Lohana, Miss Lohana. You don't call them by their name, but this is like applied to everyone in Germany.
It kind of respect, to give respect.
5, don't use public transportation without a ticket. A lot of the public transportation systems are controlled a lot, and there'll be men and women who just appear once the ride has started to check on everyone to see if they have a ticket.
Yeah, they're undercover. And the fines are usually kind of high or out of proportion with the ticket prices. A number I always have in my mind is 60 euros, but nowadays it might be even more, like 80 or 100.
It's not worth it.
Okay, number 6, and this is a little bit more of a serious one. You should never show the Nazi salute or joke about Nazis in Germany. Of course, because of the history in Germany, it's kind of a forbidden thing to do. And most of the Germans nowadays were kind of raised by this post-World War II anti-Nazi generation. If another person comes to the country and does anything Nazi related, it's so out of our minds that it's so weird that the world still thinks that. So that's quite offensive and you should never ever do that. And by the way, the same thing also applies to sing the old version of the national anthem. And I think around the world a couple of people still think that might be it. And it's the one with the Deutschland, Deutschland über alles. That is the Nazi anthem. You're not allowed to sing that anymore. The real one is Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit, blah blah blah. That's the newer national anthem, and that's the only one
We
that's
don't know
supposed to be
both of
sung in Germany.
Number 7, don't gossip in English in public. Most Germans have a very decent grasp of English and they'll probably understand you. I know it's very
that's
common
why.
when people go to other countries, they tend to gossip in another language. I've heard it spoken in a different language.
will talk in
all the time,
Hindi.
And it's a little uncomfortable and embarrassing when other people understand you. So to avoid uncomfortable situations like that, gossip behind their back.
Number 8. You should never disrespect the German quiet hours.
Quiet hours.
So
What is
every
quiet
day, or rather every night, from 10 p.m. till 6 or 7 a.m. the next morning, in Germany, by law, there are quiet hours. So you're not supposed to play loud
Like
music,
a
do
quiet
construction
mode on
or
Instagram.
anything like that. Most of the country kind of abides by that rule, which means
Wow.
there's very little noise pollution during the night when you're trying to sleep or relax. And I think it's
This
a
is
kind of
so
a nice
good.
thing. So if you do that, the Germans probably will call the police
Call
on
the
you
police.
because
Oh.
they think they're in the right, and they do that, and the police knocks and turn it down. Never ever disrespect the quiet hour.
Yeah.
So number 9, don't solely rely on credit card payments.
Why?
In Germany, there's still a lot of things that are pretty cash-based, and sometimes your credit card will even be rejected from a stall, a bakery, or a vendor. So it's
only
important to
take cash.
note and make sure you have cash on you. So number 10, don't expect small talk. If you're from the South and you're used to the good old Southern American small talk, that's not going to happen. And it's not trying to be rude, it's just a cultural difference. So
Resolve.
don't expect to chat with a
yeah.
random stranger about the weather or something.
Number 11 is do not expect free water anywhere.
What?
So if you're used to the American way, you go to a restaurant and the waiter comes right away with a nice bucket of cold ass water and refills you for free all evening long. That is not a thing in Germany, and you should not
Really?
expect that.
Why?
I think it's quite of a dumb thing, but water in German restaurants is quite expensive.
That is
Water
actually
is
very
expensive.
bad.
That is bad.
That is, I think so, not good, or it is a different, I would say, opinion. But in India, it is like free water is a right. So
Yeah.
nobody can refuse you water. Like if it is given, like okay, and on washroom also. So like if you are anywhere, you are in a restaurant, you're not eating in that restaurant, or you're just going into it. So they have to provide you with water or washroom, which I think so is
Even the
good law.
restaurant, even you can ask anybody for the water. I would say.
And they have
Any
to give it. If they don't
yeah.
give, then there is a law for that. So I think so in that case, India is better. So do let us know. I think so. This is not good because water is something is a necessity,
Yeah, necessity.
and you cannot charge.
But
so much
he's
for
saying
that.
that is expensive in Germany. Water is expensive. So how's that? Like in restaurants, or how water is expensive?
In restaurants, we also get two options. Like you can get the regular water that they fill with the tap that everybody gets, or you can get the mineral water. So in mineral water, you get the expensive one, the 30, 40, 50, 100 rupees one. So it's upon you, but it's not like they will refuse you water.
Most of the times even bubbly.
Sprudelwasser.
So in some places you could actually ask for tap water and potentially get it for free, but a lot of
Potentially.
places don't even do that, and if they do, it might be a
Depends on
little
your
frowned
state.
upon. But in general, you should not expect free water
My
everywhere.
God.
Number 12. Do not enter a house with your shoes on. So all around
Same
Germany,
as India.
it's pretty common to take off your shoes if you enter somebody else's house, or at least you should ask if you should take your shoes off. And sometimes they say no, you don't have to, but a lot of times people take their shoes off right at the entrance, leave them there, and then just walk around in your socks.
Leave your dirty shoes in the front.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious how many of the households do that. I would say the majority of the households in Germany do that thing and do not walk around with their shoes on.
Yeah.
Maybe let us know
Same
in
in
the comments
India.
below if you
High
had
five.
to take your shoes off at your parents' house or how you do it at the moment.
So number 13, don't give advance birthday wishes.
What?
Even if it's a day before someone's birthday and you will not see them on their birthday, do not wish them a happy birthday.
It's
Why?
not their birthday yet.
I learned that after coming to Germany. You are not
What
allowed
if we
to wish
live
them
in
a
a
happy
different
birthday
country?
until on their birthday or after their birthday.
Yeah, and I was surprised to
Why?
learn in the US that a lot of people do that actually.
Some people will have a party a week in advance if that just works with their
Yeah.
schedule.
So much bad luck.
What? It is bad luck
so
according to them.
strange.
This is very, very strange. You know, I remember like wishing a lot of my friends belated happy birthday because I have missed their birthday.
Even I got that because
And in India, many people I see put on stories like before a week or two, like, oh, my birthday is coming in a week. Oh, my birthday is coming
or
in
some
5
people
days.
are like posting like a week later maybe their birthday photos, and then people are wishing in comment section that happy birthday, this and that, and that person is also replying by thank you.
So Germany is a very interesting country.
Yeah,
No, I'm
very
just finding out.
interesting.
Number 14 is kind of a very serious one.
Oh.
You should never ever expect to be dressed in a sauna
In a
on
sauna.
every
What
beach.
is sauna?
All right, this is kind of a
the
funny
place
one.
you
We just
get
wanted to throw that in there. In
heat.
Germany, in a sauna, usually you are naked. You go
Fully
in with
naked.
a towel and then you take it off or whatever. But you are actually
is
not
sauna?
allowed to
So mainly
wear any clothing.
sauna is a
If you-
place like you go after swimming, or you can go like this also. So it is a place. It's like, you know, see this wooden room. It's a room which is fully heated.
Heated because you are coming out of like
So
cool
it
out.
gives you a good pressure
Yeah.
on you. And normally people wear towels or underwears. So they are saying no clothes. So at
So,
fully
like,
nude.
taking, like they have like different rooms for girls and boys
Of
and
course,
all
I
the
think so.
combined.
In this,
But
it
you
is
don't
combined.
want the different, na? You want the combined one.
Of course, why not?
If you wear clothing in there, people can get the whatever security or supervisors and they'll throw you out or make you undress.
You must be naked.
Yeah, there are
Fully
also
naked.
parts of beaches in Germany that are especially for nakedness, nudity.
What?
Yeah, nude beaches. We call it FKK, Freikörperkultur. And on these beaches,
We'll Google
you
this.
have to be naked. It's not allowed
You
to
have
wear
to be.
any clothes.
Like fully
Like that
naked.
is a law.
Yeah, fully naked.
Yeah, so I've yet to go to a nude beach or a nude sauna, but I'm open to it.
Oh,
Have to
should I
be.
be concerned?
Why? Just gonna be a whole bunch of older people. So number 15, don't abandon your shopping cart. I feel like in the US sometimes there'll be shopping carts spread throughout the parking lot,
Yeah.
and they'll just be like a shopping cart ghost town.
Same.
In Germany that is not the case. You need a coin to access a cart,
What?
and you also want your coin back. So you have to
And you will
return
get
the cart
it
to
back.
get your coin back. And it's a good system, it's nice, and there's not abandoned shopping carts everywhere.
Oh,
And
damn.
our last point number 16 is in Germany, you should not jaywalk.
We ain't in New York City.
Yeah, but we're kind of in Berlin, so let's say you should not, but a lot of people still do it. Although I think the majority of the people kind of follow the rules and they do not jaywalk. You should always cross where the little traffic light is and then only when the
When
green
the man
mannequin,
tells you.
not the red one. And it's not that hardly persecuted, but you can actually get fined if you get caught in the act jaywalking. So police sees you, gets you, and I don't know how much it is, 5, 10, 20 euros, something like that. So you should not jaywalk.
So my takeaway is Germany is a very, very strange country. No free water, and also the thing is like no jaywalking. So jaywalking might be a problem for a lot of Indians because we have a habit of doing that in India. Like I can see people just crossing the road wherever they want to. People just walking on footpaths like they don't care who is walking by them. So that's a problem for Indians. But yes, I think so. If when they will go to Germany, they will improve themselves. And also the other strange thing was the nude beaches and and the nude saunas. Like you have to be nude. Like it is not like you have a choice. And there was the most strange thing was like if you are in a sauna and you are wearing something, so they will call the security either to undress you or to get you out.
Yeah.
Wow.
But shocking thing for me was that water thing, because water is like you have to, but maybe I don't know why they are saying that is expensive. But there are other good things like the shoes thing, that you have to remove your shoes before entering in someone's house, or you have to pronounce like the like miss as that to someone. So I think Germany is a very respectable country but strange at the same time.
Yes, and the shopping cart one is also very nice. First I thought like how will you do that, but yes, then there is a coin thing.
When there was a coin thing, it was like, oh, I have to pay for the card also. But then
Yes.
he saw that you will get return your coin.
And that is a very good way to just, and the similar thing is with the plastic bottles also. You use the plastic bottle, you give it back in the mall and you'll get a voucher for it. So people are encouraged
But that is a really nice thing, that bottle thing.
that you will get your money back. So it encourages. Otherwise what happens is people get lazy, that why should I take the burden of like recycling everything and I should be the good citizen. So but now they know that they will get money from it, so they will do it. So very, very good thing. So what do you guys think about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share and
Subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.